Hey everyone, Eunson here. Today we're going to talk about one of my guitars that I've had for a little over a year now. Before we go any further, make sure to hit subscribe down below and click the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. You can now join me on Patreon. It'll be the only place where you'll be able to find exclusive transcriptions of solos I've played here on my YouTube channel, as well as mini lessons, behind the scenes material, and a whole lot more, so make sure to check it out. And finally, make sure to check out my music, online courses, and bundle packages at my website. Now before we jump into this, I should tell you that this is in no way a paid ad. You might have noticed that recently I've been making some videos about gear that I own and love to use. And this particular guitar is one that I've been playing for a little over a year now, and a lot of you have asked me about it, so let's check it out. A couple of years ago now, I found myself looking for a new solid body guitar. I had previously owned a Les Paul and I was looking for something like that, but with a little more versatility in terms of the tones that could be achieved. In many ways, I suspect I was looking for some kind of hybrid guitar, somewhere between a Strat and a Les Paul, but with humbucking pickups. And then at some point during this search, I became aware of a company up in Toronto, Canada, called the Frank Brothers. I started doing some research, and beyond the unique body shape and headstock design, you could specify everything from the fretboard inlays to the pickups, and they would build it for you. Out of the 3 models that the Frank Brothers offer, I went with what's called the signature model guitar, which is essentially a chambered solid body guitar. In fact, one of the chambered cavities is even located underneath the pickguard, which also provides access to the electronics. This guitar has a 25-inch scale. It's almost as if 25-inch scale gives you some of the focused clarity of the traditional Gibson scale of 24 3/4 inches, and a bit of the character, if you will, of the Fender 25.5-inch scale. Now you might have noticed already that this particular guitar has 3 humbucking pickups in it. It also has a 5-way switch and a couple of coil splitting options, so it presents you with a variety of tonal options, which is great. So I'm going to pick up the guitar and we're going to check out what the 5 pickup switching options sound like. So that's what it sounds like when you play it with a little bit of drive. I'm going to play it for you clean in just a moment, but before then you're probably wondering what pickups are in this guitar. I have 3 Seymour Duncan pickups in this guitar. I've used Seymour Duncan pickups since I was a teenager, and in more recent years I've been really lucky to have a great working relationship with the people at Seymour Duncan. So the Frank Brothers, in combination with Seymour Duncan, were able to work out the right pickups for my playing style and my sound, and they did an amazing job. Here we have 2 Seymour Duncan Pearly Gates pickups, one in the neck and one in the bridge, and in the middle setting we have a mini humbucker which is called a Seymorized mini humbucker, and it sounds great. There's something about the combination of these pickups with this guitar that seems to give me the clarity of single coil pickups, but the warmth of humbuckers, and I really love that. Let's hear what it sounds like played clean. Here's the neck pickup. Really beautiful, pure sound. That sort of high-end clarity with the warmth of a humbucker. I love it. Next up we have the neck and middle setting. Another beautiful sound, but perfect as well for single line parts, rhythm guitar parts. Sounds great. The middle pickup, our mini humbucker, has a great twang to it, but also still sounds really warm, which I love. I haven't often used mini humbuckers, so this is a real treat for me to have one in this guitar. Next up we have middle and bridge. Another twangy sound which I love, but it's also got a lot of warmth and clarity. Beautiful. And then finally, the bridge. Beautiful. And finally, we have some coil splitting. All three of these humbuckers can be split to single coil as well. In this setting, the guitar sounds completely different. So let's check it out. I'm going to play the same motive for each of the 5 new single coil pickup settings. And there you have it. That's my Frank Brothers guitar with Seymour Duncan pickups. I love the sound of it, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Now before we go, make sure to hit subscribe down below and click the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. Also, make sure to join me on Patreon and check out my music, online courses, and bundle packages at my website. I'll see you next time.